Greetings, dear hearts. How are you? Welcome to the craft room. Warm up Sunday with Ms.D. Come on in, come on in. I'm getting warmed up. Doing a quickie today. This should be a short warm-up session. As I give you a moment to get here, I'm just gonna have a little sip of my coffee. And just start processing, getting ready to warm up. Got a couple things I want to do today in the way of warm up. One is try to create something to hold ephemera. Hey Nia, how are you? The chair is empty. What are you looking at? What am I showing? How is the chair empty? That's neat. I don't know how that's going on. Unless that's a picture and not the actual live video. So you're only seeing one shot of me today. That is interesting. Hey, Michael, how are you? That is interesting. But you guys know what? Without me being tech savvy, if I try to go fix that, I'll lose you. And because I'm only planning on being here a short while today, I'm not going to mess with it. So you get to see my hands today. Hi, dear hearts. I'll work on that during the week. I don't know what happened. A few moments ago, it was working and working fine. It's good to see you, Michael. We miss you. I don't know why that camera is giving you guys a empty chair. Interesting. Well, what I'm going to do today in the way of warm-up is try to create. And so I will do a small project at the end so that I show you guys something. But what I'm really doing is warming up, having a thinking process, trying to create a ephemera holder, something to hold all the bits and pieces when I'm working on a project and I have all those bits and pieces laying around. So what I had been doing all week long, I've been taking paper bags and making somewhere to hold the ephemera. But then I found out that that's not big enough. It won't give me enough space for as many things as I create. So I'm going to continue with the paper bag. I actually really like taking a paper bag and making it do so many things. And I love the cover on this one. And so I wanted to create something bigger that's a little more functional. So I'm in the creative mode, haven't created this yet, but I started just before I turned the camera on thinking of one way I could do it. I do know that I want to use envelopes in it, and I love this design. I was playing around with patch scrap design, and so I want to use that. And what I figure I need to make it work is file folders, because I want a lot of spaces. And so what I started to do before I turned the camera on, thank you, Michael, was I took about 4 file folders and I used my Cricut, you guys. Remember I bought that Cricut a few weeks ago, and when I unboxed it, I wasn't able to use it. Well, I figured out how to use that baby. So I took the Cricut and I made some, excuse me, not Cricut. My daughter would be laughing at me. She has the Cricut. I have the crocodile. And I made the holes with the crocodile, so I've learned how to use that. And I'm just playing with design, and then what I'm gonna do, this will be my prototype, and then I will make one. So what I did was made the holes, stuck some brads in there, so now I can flip through the file folders. I do want to cover them and make them pretty. I probably won't make anything on this live pretty but the cover, but the whole thing is to design pockets that I can use to hold things. And so I'm thinking maybe use some clear paper to make the pockets. And I had some acetate. Let me see if I can find that acetate. I was trying to get that ready before I came on with you guys, but I got distracted. Easily distracted here. Let's see if I can find something clear. And believe it or not, I was organizing the craft room over the week, but I can tell you the more I organize, the more messes I make. Okay. So I don't quite see acetate, but another thing I could use could be the parchment paper. Let's play with, make some paper out of parchment. See if I can make pockets. No, I didn't buy a Cricut. Just misspoke. I guess I want a Cricut. It's on my mind, but not really. With my daughter having one, that works for me. I can always use hers. She's a good daughter. She's a good daughter. So we can see through these, and that's one of the things I really want, is to be able to see the ephemera that I put in these pockets. That's why I was thinking acetate. So that could work. And what I've seen on YouTube is ladies just making strips and making pockets, long strips of pockets. I want a few of those, but I think I need a few bags too. I'm thinking one of these would be great for the projects that I do every day. Oh wow, you guys can't see me. I'm looking for the camera, trying to see how I can see you. Empty chair, that's crazy. I don't know how that would happen with me sitting in the chair. But what I was about to say is, you know, all week long I'm crafting and starting projects and having pieces of undone work everywhere. So a lot of times I'll move things and never get back to finishing them. So I'm thinking if I have a place for them, I can always just open this folder up and go back to a project. So I haven't created one of these before. You're watching creation in action. Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah, that's a trick a lot of people don't know about pushing that hole in. I didn't know myself Until, ooh, maybe a year or two ago. So I forgot how I found out about it, but it sure is a lifesaver. So, trying to decide where I want the pockets to go. So I'm going to leave the cover. And see, I have these tabs so I can label what's in each of these. And this one has the smallest tab, so it really should have the biggest pocket. So let's skip this page and go here and line this up. And I'm wondering if I should gesso them for strength, not gesso, decoupage them for strength so they don't rip as I'm going in and out, or double them. You're watching creation in action. If I double them, can I still see through? Let's see. Barely, barely. Barely. But if I put all the same design on the page, that should work. So what I think I'm going to do is see how it would look if I gessoed one. I mean, decoupage one. Decoupage makes everything stronger. How you like my Tim Holtz mat, you guys? The glass mat. Loving this thing. I've got a couple new things that I'm loving. This I love. I'm able to paint, glue, and do a lot of things and clean it up. And I won't have to keep buying all the mats that I've been buying, because I can destroy those cutting mats. In a couple weeks, I would destroy them. This baby, I get to wash it off and keep going. What I do see, though, is that the camera is picking up that light. That's going to be interesting, but I think I have a creative solution for that. A lot of times if I don't want the glass to show, I just do this. And so looks like for our lives, this is going to be the thing to do. There we go. Now I want to gesso a couple pockets. Let's see if this is going to work. I keep saying gesso. Decoupage, decoupage. Let's see if that's going to work out for me. Or if I'm going to have to come up with something else. I'm thinking it's going to work. That it'll thicken the parchment paper up. Now see, this is why I like to work on the glass, because I can just clean it. Once I get this messed up, I'll have to replace it. But when I'm in a live, I don't want you guys to have the glare, so let's work on the back. That way, that brown side can stay clean. But I love that glass mat. It has been nice. That Tim Holtz, he creates some of the best stuff in our crafting world. He knows how to get a crafter the things they need to be creating. Okay. Oops. And what I think I'll do is fold the top down. That'll make it nice for getting in and out of a pocket. I'll just make one of these to see, as it'll need drying time, and we'll play with the cover. Okay. And I wanted to make one that looks like a paper bag, so I can make put things into it for little scraps that come around. Let's see if I can create a paper bag. Just reading the chat, it sounds like there's some good things being said about Ms.D. Y'all let me catch up. Yeah, it is great for measuring and painting. The little squares, I can mix my colors and blend things. Oh, I've fallen in love with it. Yes, I have. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to make a quick paper bag. It's been a minute since I've made one. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the decoupage on it too. I don't want it too big. I want it to fit in the organizing book I'm creating. I want to be careful with the size. So that's about the size I want. I don't want too bigger than that. So I'm gonna fold some of this back. Sorry about the camera view today, guys. Have you made a paper bag yet, Nia? It's fun. If you are giving away gifts, you can make your own bags, decorate them, make them special, personalize them for people. I do want to glue that down. I'm going to just go ahead and put some of the Mod Podge on it. Yeah, just warming up, being creative, trying to create. So I can't promise you I'll have a finished project before this hour is over, but we will definitely have a warming up and a creative process go down. Waiting to see if Miss Cheryl comes. I want to see if she received her journal and that she likes it. We were able to get that mailed out a while ago. She should have it. I actually enjoyed the process of creating the giveaway journal and giving it away. Especially when it was a dear heart that's been around a minute. That was fun. I might be getting myself in trouble using decoupage because it may stick before I want it to. But I'm going to go with it. And I want this bag to be not too big. Just want it to be able to catch some things in the journal, that the ephemera holder that I'm making. So that I'm gonna go ahead and glue this piece down. It has been a minute really since I've made a bag. I've almost forgotten how. Why you want to do me so? Oh, I keep forgetting you guys can't see me, so you might not have saw me struggle with that glue. Struggle's real. The struggle can be real. Now I probably won't decorate this bag as it's just going to be in the ephemera holder. And this isn't a how-to. This is just Ms.D going through her creative process. If at some point you want a how-to on this, we could work that out. You can tell me and I'll make a video on a how-to. Otherwise, it's just a warm-up Sunday. Ms.D in here doing her thing. Getting warmed up. I feel my creative juices starting to flow. I always enjoy warm-up Sunday being with you guys. Hoping you're warming up, getting ready to craft with me. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you? We were just talking about you. I was hoping you got your journal. Okay, I did forget to do one thing. Fold my insides, but this will be fine for inside of the ephemera book we're making. I'm just going to cut it down a little bit more. And I can see gluing this one. Oh, you got it! I'm so excited! Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Cheryl. I was just saying before I noticed you were here that it was fun giving the journal, creating the journal for one of the dear hearts that I see around here a lot. That made it fun. So I think a pocket on the back would be nice. So I'm going to just glue this one on the back, and that way I can catch ephemera in the bag, loose things. Once I glue it down, we can catch loose things in the bag. I'm looking for Poetic Angels to come on. She wanted to see how to make those magnets. I was going to show that today in the live. Yeah, we're going to put that there. Should I do a little decorating, you guys? You know, I'm being real stingy with this one. Like, I'm not going to decorate it. I'm just going to brush on whatever old ink is in my blending brushes on it. Give it some color. I don't know if that's coming up for you guys. I'm brushing on a little pink because I really want to see through these, so I don't want to decorate too much. That one has a little yellow. And this one has a little blue. Oh, that's what we can do, is do the edges. This should help all this pile of stuff that I have over here on this side once I get this all created. If you notice, every week I got a pile of things on this side of me. I'm going to try to get the pile to be in this book. Oh, did you? Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I left a little step out, but it'll get it done for what I'm trying to do. I can do a whole lot more, but for this is just being made, the whole stuff so my desk doesn't stay so dirty. I'm not going for beauty on this. And I'm just going to glue it straight on down. I'm not going to decorate the file folder too much. Cheryl, I know you came a little bit late. I'm just creating really a place to hold my ephemera so that I don't keep it piled up in the corner of my desk. And so I'm going to make some pockets and bags and places to just hold stuff so that when I'm creating during the week, I can put them in here, and then I'll be able to continue on without losing the space, the things that I create. Just gonna put a thumb hole in it. The punches work better with thicker paper. This parchment paper is a little thin. Okay, that's one down. Okay, let's see if our piece that we put the Mod Podge on, well, it's dry already, so we can use that. This could be a quick project that anybody could make and use just to support cleaning up and keeping their desk a little more organized. I want to put a little color on that. And then we'll decorate the pages, the cover together. All right, I want that line. I should have made 2 of these. About this long. That decoupage, Mod Podge dries really quick. And I'm just going to put a little color on the edges. Just because it's me, y'all. I need color. I need color. Even though I want to see through these bags and pockets. Don't like things too plain. And I've seen people really fancy up these kind of ephemera holders. But this is going to be my prototype. So I'm not going to go too fancy with it. But when I make the next one, I'll probably fancy it up. This one is me working out the kinks on how to make it. Yeah, Cheryl, I got 4 or 5 catch-alls. And I lose what I'm working on because a lot of times I'm doing little pieces of creating during the work week while I'm doing my work. If I have a downtime, I'll do a little something, and at the end of the week I got these big piles in the catch-all, and then I lose my projects because I just threw it in that box with all the others. There we go. And I'm going to glue this one down here. Probably going to glue 2 down there. I do like the Mod Podge on it. So I'll do another strip of that. Just really want to pop on to say, hey, dear hearts, let's warm up. Are you warming up? Glad to see people like Michael. I'm glad I got to see him today. I was wondering where dear heart Michael was. I hadn't seen him. Want to make sure he was all right. Alrighty. Alright. I think this is going to be a success. I was wondering if this idea was going to work. I was telling them, Cheryl, that I figured out how to use my crocodile, and I'm in love with the crocodile now. I made the hose for this with the crocodile. It only takes 2 seconds with that thing. Let me show you guys what that looks like after I put this pocket on. That crocodile is nice. It's easy to use. Getting pretty set up with equipment. Now I just need to find something that helps me keep my fingers clean with all this glue. I'm so hands-on. I've always got my hands in the glue. I like that. You see that pocket, guys? And I think I'll put another one up at the top. I'm going to show you guys the crocodile after I do one more of those, or a few more of those strips, one more, but I'm gonna just decoupage a whole sheet that I can cut. That way I can cut these pockets down to size. Aw, yeah, I really missed you. It was a few weeks we didn't hear from you, Michael, and I'm like, where's Michael? Hope dear heart Michael's all right. Because generally if I don't see you here in the live, you'll send me a message that you watch your videos at night, which I appreciate. Thank you, sir. And you know, you dear hearts are special to me. I want to make sure you're all right. Oh, Cheryl, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I wanted you to be able to create a journal yourself. So the extras, I was hoping you I think I showed the bookmaking tool before. So I gave, put it in your package so you could make your own journals. When you get ready, you can tell me. We can do warm-up Sundays and we can make one together. How's your auntie, Cheryl? And how are you doing and enjoying being back home? Woohoo. It's gonna look like faux leather if I do that again. Thank you, Michael. It's good to see you, Miss Nia. I see you out there in the chat. It's been a little minute. And you came on a day when I wasn't doing a whole lot. This isn't a whole lot. But I am going to decorate, show everybody how to do one of the hidden paper clips, and we can decorate the cover. And then I should be about running as I have a date with my daughter. We're going to go to Costco. I haven't been to Costco almost in 2 years now with the pandemic. That's one of the places I don't go out to too much. But she got some bulk shopping she's doing, so we're gonna go play. Oh, I think she's really shopping for her new dog, if I remember right. Costco's the only place that sells kind of dog food he's gonna require. Aunt's doing good. I'm back home enjoying. Oh, you got a new grandson, Cheryl? Nice, nice. That's good. I'm happy for you and your family. With the one camera, I do have my feet up underneath this desk. True feet toed. I do keep my feet pretty comfortable. I have a foot rocker, foot balls, and there's a little something that I do have my feet up in the air with underneath this desk. With me working from home now and doing so much crafting, I'm doing a lot of sitting at this desk, and my poor feet said, you're going to have to do something to save me. Oh, Cheryl. Wow. You're a special lady. We feel you. We feel you. We count you as special. Yeah, I do need to put up a couple new Dear Hearts special tags. We have a couple ladies that come in generally at the end of these lives, but they're pretty active with the channel. They watch all the videos, they comment, and I think they should get some Dear Heart tags. That's Miss Alicia and Bam. Definitely want to recognize those ladies. Alright. Got carried away with that, y'all. That was very relaxing. While that's drying, I'm going to have a sip of this coffee. And I'm going to, I don't see Dear Heart Poetic Angel, but I hope she'll watch this video later. And I'm gonna, I think I showed how to make those paperclip tags once before, but she wanted to see that again. Look at here, you guys. This is what I'm going to play with today. Do you love that image? This is what I played with earlier in the week. I'm loving these old photos. So I was going to make this one, I think, into a paper clip. But I think I'm going to save it and make it a special spot in the journal. Jazz that up. So, before I get distracted, I'm over in the side of the desk. That's right, Michael. The more Dear Hearts, the better. We need 60 more to get back to that 1,000 so they can take me to that limit. I don't know how they feel. They could just do what they did, but I'm still under 1,000. It's okay though. I will continue on. Alright, to make the paper clip, let's just take one of these. So really, it's really simple. And I'm doing this for Dear Heart Poetic Angel. All you really want to do is you need a paper clip. You need 2 pieces of plain paper. I'm going to make these in 2 pieces of plain paper since I started that when I wanted to see the whole process. So I'm just using some of the parchment paper. So you take 2 pieces of paper, just any old kind of paper. This one can be very plain. It's going in the inside. It's not going to be seen. You put your paper clip on those 2 pieces of paper. Do I have too much stuff distracting? You put the paper clip on. I like the loop side, the long loop side, to be on the top. Right? And then you want to tape that, glue that, or some kind of way adhere those together where they don't move. I'm just going to take some of this packing tape and put it on it. I use packing tape or Fabrifix because packing tape holds real good. Fabrifix will hold everything for life. And you're just going to tape that down on both sides. This is the hidden paper clip. Doing this for our dear heart. Hopefully she'll watch this video later and see it. Okay, so now we have those taped down. And you can change the size of this as you like. Then all you want to do is, let's use this piece of paper. We'll make it decorative. Take and fold in half. The paper that you want on the top, what you want your paper clip to look like. I'll trim it at the end. And you just want to fold it in half so that you fold it over the top. Hi Doreen, how are you? Welcome, welcome. And then I'm just going to trim those to the same equal size. And then all you want to do is glue this down. Hope you can see that. All that white on white. Let me make sure I leave it like that. So we're just going to put glue here. Glue it real good. Place this on top. Make sure that the top is all the way to the crease of the fold. Okay. And then flip this, glue the top, this piece. Really simple, really quick. I'm using Fabrifix because I know it holds well. And then I'm just going to fold that over. Making sure that is adhering. And that's basically all to it. What I do like to do is first you want to make sure that you got everything glued down and trimmed. I'm going to trim. I'm going to fold and trim, I think. Get good edges. And I'm just going to drop just a little bit. I think I'll use tape. I'll play it safe. Where I fold it, I'm just going to put some of the tape there to make smooth transition for when I'm putting the paper clip over top of things. So all I'm going to do is open it up and just lay this tape right there on that fold. Which I could have did before I laid it over, but I wasn't thinking. But you see how easy and quick it is to make these? I mean, very simple. Okay. Little trim work. Because I'm rushing. I didn't make it all beautiful. And then you just able to clip it. Oops. Right over any page that you have. You can clip it on the top. You can hold things with it being clipped. You can, hey Erica, how are you? You can clip it on the side. And then you can hold things on the side. Really quick and really easy. And then you get to decorate these babies. That's one of my favorite parts. But since this is not the project of today, I'm just going to cut the ends a little bit, make it look a little neater, trim off any excess white that's showing. And put a little ink on the edges. I like to get fancy with these. I would sometimes put gold flakes around the end. Was thinking about that butterfly, but he's much too big, much too big. Let's find something. I don't want to leave it naked. Oh, is Michael leaving us? All right, Michael. Thanks for dropping in. It was so good to see you. And I'm just going to glue that right to the top. You can get as fancy with the decorating as you like. Like I said, I think I made these in one of the other videos. So you can go through my video playlist and look for altered paper clips or hidden spine paper clips, and it'll give you a more detailed look at me making the paper clips. All right, I'm just want to highlight that just a little bit more so you can see the edges, and you can decorate these up as much as you like. Okay, and there you have it, your hidden paper clip. These are really nice to have on your pages to hold things in, to save your spot. You can put a little tag on the a tail on the end, and it can be a tab. All right, let's go back to what we were supposed to be doing. I'm so warmed up, you guys. Thanks for being here. You make me feel so warm inside till the warm-up goes fast. Let's give this a little dusting of color. I want these to stay see-through, so I'm not trying to put too much color on them. Just enough to know that they're a page. Yes, I'm still working on my Kwanzaa stuff. That's what I'm warming up to today. When I get to my personal crafting, I'm working on the Kwanzaa journals. Alright. How long have we been here? Boy, time goes so fast, you guys. Every time we get together, our time goes fast. But the beauty of me doing these lives instead of recording the videos is I don't have to upload them, or all that time that it takes to upload. I don't have to go through that. So I'm going to add another pocket to this same page. So I'm just going to cut this down a little bit. Now I have enough paper I can make several pockets. And I think I'll make another long or make a long strip right here for small embellishments. I like when I did that folded thing, so let's do that again. This will kind of be like a small belly band that I could tuck things in on this one. Let's see. Yeah, I think I want to make it like a belly band. That way if I have big pages or a page, I can just tuck it right in there. Say we have one of the signature pages or something that I was working on, I could just tuck it in like that and come back later and work on it. Yeah, that works for me. So let's just glue the sides down. So I'm going to thin that up a little bit more. Make sure that these stay down. Yeah, and again, this ephemera holder isn't for looks, it's for function. So I'm not making this prototype all decorated up. I'm really just working out function. And probably next time you see me, I'll create one that I'm gonna decorate up. But this one, I'm just working out function. It's called a prototype. Prefer live over upload because we get to... Yeah, me too, Cheryl. Feels like we all are really a community, and we all get to exchange ideas and lessons. I really enjoy it myself. Alright. We're going to call that a belly band. And because it's a prototype, I'm not going to go for... It has to be so perfect. In the look, like that little spot right there, I'm like, what's that about? And because this is going to be a working ephemera holder, I'm going to add some of the packing tape to the side of that, just because I know I'm going to put big pages in that belly band, and I don't want them to go anywhere. I don't want the belly band to give up. Alright. That's pretty cool, right? We did 2 spots in our test pilot ephemera holder. I'm gonna call it a project organizer because I'm gonna use it for projects that I start during the week that I don't get finished, that I can always stick them here And then I can just open this folder up and say, oh, I was working on that, or I was working on that. I am going to decorate the cover. And then we did get our bag in the back. And that bag's a good enough size to hold things like cards and little bigger pieces of ephemera that we have just one of a kind that can fit down in there. We look like we can get another little pocket back here. Let's do that too. The more places we have to hold something, the less that's on my desk, and the more I'll know where things are. See what kind of pocket we want to make out of this. And I can label these on the tabs what's on each page, and that'll help me stay a little more organized. I feel like we were really productive really quick. Oh yeah, Nia, I'm glad to hear that. I actually love doing the lives. I'm probably gonna add a extra live during the week. And I actually was thinking of doing Saturdays and Wednesdays, something like that. So I could do Sabbath journaling, Saturday Sabbath journaling. So I can journal for the Sabbath and then have a regular Ms.D crafting like on a Wednesday or something. I've been on for 57 minutes, almost an hour, and I generally don't like to hold people up. Not rushing, it's just that I'm creating on the spot, and I didn't know how you all would like that. It wasn't like I had a polished, pretty piece worked out for you all. I was creating on the spot this ephemera holder, and so it's not like I know what this is gonna look like when it's all done. So I didn't want to hold you guys too long. But I don't want you to feel like I'm rushing, like I'm trying to go away from you guys too fast. But I don't want to take up your time if you have something else to do. But I can slow down because I'm getting ready to do the cover. How the rest of you feel? Do you feel like I was rushing, or you feel like I didn't give you a whole warm-up? Because I sure could decorate the cover with you. Yeah, when time starts running down, I do go faster. They say, now this is just me listening to YouTube stuff, that people don't like long videos, that they won't watch longer videos. So I was imagining me holding you in the live would be too much. So I try to only do an hour. But if we need more, want more, we can get more, because you know I generally keep crafting after I get done with you all. And I can tell you some of the work is best when I'm not rushing. I'm just sitting and doing what I like to do, which is create. And there was a couple things I was going to show you guys that I was playing with this week. I do a lot of playing in the craft room. Look at that, you guys. Look at all these pockets we're getting. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Love it. Love it. Oh, maybe next week, Cheryl, since you have your journal, we could do a journal page, and then you could journal in your page while I'm journaling a page in one of my journals. That would be fun. Everybody could get their journals out, and we could journal, art journal together. I'm just cutting the end of this off. It's a little longer than I wanted. Oh, did I show you guys that I could use that crocodile? I said I was going to. Let me take this down, and I'm going to show you that on that other file folder, since you guys ain't rushing. I love that thing. It was a good purchase. I just want to cover these so that no mistakes happen. These I just used the brad. I think on the next one I do, I'm gonna sew it. Use the same kind of sewing that we do on our journals. Oh man, I lost the end of the tape. I hate when that happens. Did I get lucky? Did I get lucky? I think I got lucky. Thanks, Erica. Thanks, Cheryl. Okay, I like it. I like it. I do love seeing everybody chatting with each other in the chat. It makes me really feel like a community. Good stuff. My journal needs Ms.D to touch it. That's how I can touch your journal. We can do it together on one of the lives, and you can ask questions. You can share what you're doing. I'm just going to trim that tape that's hanging on the top. And that's like me touching it. Yeah, it is so functional, Cheryl. I need this. And you can make them as pretty as you want. You know, you could decorate each page. You can get fancy with it if you want to. I just want to do the prototype to see if it would function for me. And as you see, we can get us some function. I got plenty space to add more pockets. Lots of space to add pockets. And that's what I'm going to do. Add lots more pockets. I'm going to love that. And the beauty of making it yourself is you can tell her, make it for the size things that you work with. Now, real quick, I do want to show y'all my crocodile. You see that, baby? This is Ms.D's new love. Ooh, loving it. It has multi-functions. It can put those brads and hole rings that I like so much in these babies. And it makes the holes for my junk journal. So the function is, all you had to do the other day when I was trying to show you guys, I wasn't giving it its right function. So this little button makes it do all it do. Like if I want to make the holes, I push the button to the back, and there's two sizes. I can make a big hole or a small hole. Just that easy. You got a hole. And you can set your eyelets in there really quick. And then you push the button up and you put your eyelet in the front. This makes making holes and tabs and things so easy. you put it in the front, push the button up to the front, and then you just squeeze it. You don't have to pick it up, but I got this glass mat and I don't want to break it. And then you have your eyelet set just that fast, just that easy. It is beautiful. Love it. Like I was saying, I was gonna, so I've made a couple journals since I've gotten it, because making the holes, getting it set up for the stitches is so easy, so quick. So like what we just made, the organizer for our ephemera. So Cheryl, all I did was I had 4 file folders. And what I think I'm going to do on this is, these have those automatic ridges for folding. I'm going to fold them before I put the holes in. I didn't before, and I noticed my holes was a little bit off. But if I go ahead and fold it now, that'll be more natural to bend when I get the holes in. Quick and simple project. And I just alter the side that I put the folder in, so I have tabs on opposite side every page. That way I can label what's in there, because I'm going to take my time on this one, and I'm going to make pockets for like tags, pockets for flowers, pockets for letters, things that I do and use all the time. And so I'll label each page and know where everything is. That'll be great. This will be easy to store. Okay. Do I have y'all too close? All right. I think I'm gonna put that one on the inside. Okay. And that's all I did, was I lined them up. I'm going to use the crocodile, but Cheryl, you can use your bookmaker, your awl that was sent with your book, and just, measure out where you want your holes. But I'm going to use this crocodile because I'm loving this thing. It makes this easy work. Make sure I got my folders like I want them. And I can just, this easy, make the holes. And I'm just going to guess where they are. I like to make that center hole first. You see how big the neck is? That I can put that all the way down to the center hole. That used to be the most trouble for me to make, would be the center hole when I was, and there we go. We have the hole, just that simple. Then about 1 inch from the end, I line that right back up. Another hole, and then I just simply turn it around. This is so easy. I love it. And about 1 inch from the end, I have my 3 holes. Just that easy. Cheryl, you would just take your awl and push through the papers like that to do the same thing. I'm not this time going to use those brads. I think I'm going to go ahead and sew in this one, just for making a difference. This has held up real long. You remember we made these almost a year ago? In the beginning of the pandemic, we made this. It's just paper collage with book page. Okay. And that's where I keep my sewing stuff in there. Love that. Probably make a few more of those. I'm on vacation this week. I'm on vacation until the new year. So I have time to be in my craft room, and so I'm going to do some organizing, making some videos, and just having plain old crafting fun. Alright, and as simple as I love, you know what? I could put the brads in, and that way it'll protect the holes and it can make a decoration. Not the brads, but the grommets. This is a big grommet. I did some bad ordering, so I ordered bigger than I want. Somebody told me I never use silver, so let's use silver on this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna poke all three of them in, and then I'm gonna push them down with the crocodile. And since these are so big, I do take the awl and kind of just extend the hole a little bit more, because these are some big grommets that I bought. I did some terrible ordering, like I say, but all things are doable. Okay, and then I just take my crocodile, and we can close those off. Just push it forward. And squeeze. I'm going to turn it over because I like to make sure they're real tight. I'm still learning the settings on each one of them. Haven't quite mastered that all the way, but I will. Just that easy. We have those set. I like that. It has changed my bookmaking game. This used to take me a while and a lot of frustration, but it's so simple with this. I can be so creative. You actually can use this same tool to put grommets in your clothes. Like if you want to add some detail to a jean jacket or something like that. I'm going to do more playing with it. Now that I have vacation time, I can play with it a little bit more. Yeah, I do think I need to get a board for my glass, Cheryl. It does make me nervous every time. That's why sometimes I kind of pick it up. And that's a good idea, get a board and cover that. Or do the, I only do it up here during the week if I'm using, I leave the crocodile on one of the other desks in the room, other tops. But for the video, you know, I have to put it over here. But thank you, because that's good looking out. All right. And then we just go about, we don't even now with the grommets, it will close it, but I like it to be bound because those grommets could slip in my mind. So I just go ahead and do my pamphlet stitch real quick. But it's so easy. You see how fast that was? That I had bound. Suppose you were making a journal. That's how fast you can have your journal bound with no headache. And you're sure to get it where you want. We're done. I'm done that quick. That is so unreal to me. That baby is beautiful. Uh-oh, something is happening. Are you guys still with me? Whew. My settings just changed. If you're still with me, somebody type in here. We still hear you. Oh, there you go, Cheryl. Yeah, that was quick and easy. My settings just changed. The screen popped up in front of me. Let me see if I can get rid of it. There we go. Unreal how fast that was. That makes junk journaling, any kind of bookmaking, that much easier. Okay? And so this will be my organizer that I decorate really well. The first one I was making will be the prototype, where I get to play around. But this one I'll take my time and really make it pretty. Love it. Yeah, I laughed so hard when I told my daughter about I took the Cricut out the box when I got it in the mail, and then I couldn't use it, and I told her I was doing a live. It was so funny to me. I felt crazy, like I can't use this thing, I can't make this thing work. All right. Alright, so the last thing I guess I will do with you guys is I have a cover like that's been in my mind all week that I wanted to kind of play with. Make sure I put all my tools away. Oops, oops. Tearing stuff up, tearing stuff up. That I just wanted it. This is what it was. It's what I was showing. That I think I want to put a cover like that on top of this. I like the look of it. It's an envelope, just decorated up. One of the windowed envelopes, just really decorated up. Excuse me while I bend down here, pick up the things I just dropped, being clumsy. So I think I want to just use this window since I've already done it, but kind of paint the back of the cover a little bit, or zhuzh it up. And then we'll call it a video. I'm trying to see if I want to put paper behind it or paint it. I think a little decoupaging the paper behind it, and I could even make this a flip up. Just thinking. So let's get that process going, and I'll think about if I'll flip it up or just glue it down. We know what she meant. She said Cricut again. Oh man, did I? I don't know why I do that, y'all. I don't own a Cricut, okay? Didn't know nothing about a Cricut till one of my daughters got a Cricut. Now it's always coming out my mouth. I'm impressed by it. She does some beautiful things with her Cricut. Alrighty. I usually have a desk full of little scraps that I could put on, but because I was cleaning up for the live, I put it away, and because I don't have that little organizer, I didn't know exactly where those scraps went. But that's a problem that I won't be facing no more. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to create some book page. I keep using this same one right there. I think I'm going to use all dictionary for this. Okay. And all I'm going to do is rip it. Don't have to be careful. Don't have to be perfect. The different size and shapes gives us a different look all the way around. Then I want to just ink it a little bit. For this book, I'm gonna go out with rose and blue. Blue is my favorite. Everybody knows that I usually match my blues with my orange, but I'm gonna use that rose. And so I'm just inking around the edges of these pieces I just ripped, and I'm doing it really loose, not trying to be too careful with it. I think you guys see me this one. Oh, thank you, Nia. Thank you. That's sweet. I definitely enjoy this. And definitely think we can make art out of anything. I got a couple videos that are going to come up in the new year that you guys be ready for me to shock you. I can't believe Nia said that, because I was even thinking this morning, wait till they see me make something out of this. It's going to be fun. Alright. And then all we have to do is take these pieces and just decoupage them down. And what I like was that contrast that was made with that window. And so that's why I'm going to glue that window right on. So this background, I'm just going to cover. You don't have to be fancy with it at all. This is a little gesso that's going on now to knock some of that file folder look off. You notice I put that parchment paper back there so I wouldn't mess up the rest of the folder. Okay, and I think I might want a little, I'm going to do a lot of paper, so I probably won't see any of the color if I put it back there, so I guess I'll skip that. But maybe the edge. I like that blue. It's going to be covered up though, but it'll get the edges. I don't know if I'm going to cover the spine, so let's put some blue out there. Okay. Then all we want to do is take the decoupage and glue those pieces down. Let me know if the desk is so cluttered that you can't see, because I can get every tool I have out at once. How did you guys like that fast version of the hidden paper clip? Do you think when Poetic sees it, she'll be able to follow that? They're fun to make. I made a lot of them. I'm trying to work on the edges. They're important to get. I don't think I've ever done a file folder before. That's going to be interesting. Okay. And I'm laying these down randomly, except for the edges. I do want the edges to kind of be sure to be covered. But the rest of it I'm going to lay down random. This is very relaxing. If you just want to do something that's kind of mindless, it is very relaxing and mindless. You're just gluing, which I think is one of the most therapeutic actions we could take in crafting. It's just strictly gluing, not worrying. With this, we're just laying it down, not fussing too much. And at the end, we'll have something creative. You can't get more therapeutic than that. Minology in full effect. I may throw a couple patches of some tea-dye paper just for a little different look. And I'll trim the ends at the end. Oh, I didn't put any ink on that. Ooh, that relaxed me so much. The sound of ripping paper is relaxing to me too. Thanks, Cheryl. Alright, I'm not doing too much as I already have that main piece already done. Yeah, I know I've shown this before, so I don't have to be too fussy with it. It's one of my favorite ways to make a cover, actually. I love the look. I'm just dragging my paper right through the ink pad. I re-ink these so they're nice and juicy. I'm not going to worry about the center too much because we're going to lay that cover piece down in there, so we don't have to worry about the center too much. Yeah, we're gonna lay that in there like that. Still debating if I want it to flip open or not. Okay, it's not. I keep acting like this is a journal. This is an organizer for my ephemera. Don't have to get all too much invested, which y'all know I will. That's just what I do. Okay. Get ready to stop here because I can feel me getting ready to get carried away. I wish I would have inked that piece right there. What can I do? Let's see. Okay. And then I can kick it back just one more little bit. There we go. See, I had some tags that says journal, but because they're little, I can't put my fingers on them right now because this would be a perfect time to add them to here if I want them on. Now I do have space up in here where I can add something after this all dries, and I will. Let's see if I need to bring that down in its size at all. Just that end. I think I want to trim that on off. And I know it's just a organizing journal, but I think I'm going to stitch around the edges just for that extra pop. But I'm going to leave the top mostly open so I can choose what I'm going to put in there. So I'll leave that mostly open. And if I have to do a little hand stitching, then I can do that. So I got the sewing machine right here. I'm just going to do a couple stitches real quick around there. Glue that down and we'll be about done. I know you can't see the sewing machine. That other camera was working. You would be able to, it's apparently working because it's showing the chair. But how it stopped picking up me is a mystery. It's another thing that I really enjoy. I enjoy sewing on this paper. I think it makes all the projects look really finished. Okay. Just a little something something around the edges. And I left the top open to stick something in. Did y'all notice I had a little pocket right there? Alright, so we're just going to glue this baby all the way down with our good old Fabrifix. Yep, it was an envelope that we just jazzed up. The camera did something. I'm in the chair, but the camera's not showing it. You tell me how that goes on. I have no idea. That's spooky, isn't it? That I'm actually sitting in the chair is showing you the chair with me not in it. Virtual universe, Lord. I think that's about the right spot for that. And then I'm just going to press that down. I know. Crazy. Okay. I hope you guys are getting warmed up. I feel all warmed up. I know what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. I'm going to fill all these pages after I come back from the store with my daughter. Fill all these pages up with some images. Pockets. And then get all this stuff off the side of my desk into that journal. Into the pockets. Want to see one thing, and then I'm going to stop playing decorator. That just looks so pretty. Can y'all see that? Is it popping for you? Or does it pop better up here? Now, I kind of like it down there. I'm not fussy cutting that. I'm just going to glue it down. Maybe if I ink it a little bit, that would help. That's pretty to me. Thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, I think the bottom is prettier. You and I seem to have the same eye, Cheryl. We see things the same way a lot. Now, because I don't like to waste anything, I'm going to spread that decoupage out on this, and this will be one of the pockets that we end up in the book. We're rounding the corner, guys. We're rounding the corner. We're almost done. I definitely have fun. I enjoy these warm-ups. The whole idea is just be creative. You don't have to look for perfection in your warm-up. Just look for creativity. And function creating. Like creating this organizer. It's a good thing for me. Alright. I'm going to trim off the excess. I did want to put a little bit right there. Being careful not to get the decoupage on that window. Okay. Doing too much. One of my favorite things is the decorating. Well, this is the prototype, so maybe not. Oh man, I should have saved my nice cover for the real one, but I can recreate it. That's looking good. And Last little touch. You know, I like that vintage grungy. All right, dear hearts, I want to thank you for hanging out with me, for being good company. And here's our organizer with our cover. Not completely dried, but the beginning of the process. Feeling good. Looks good. Next time you see it, it'll be being used and filled with all kinds of things for me to be working with. I want to thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you next week, maybe during the week since I'm on vacation. I got all this time to just have fun in my craft room. I may turn the camera on. Thanks, Cheryl. Until then, you guys be safe, and I'll see you during the week or for sure next Sunday. Till then, bye.